knew what I know now, when I was stronger. Hey guys, I'm Kevin. To keep with the theme here lately, we're going to be learning another feel-good song to kind of keep the energy going here and keep the spirit alive during the times of quarantine in 2020, and hope this is a time that we all get to forget someday, but remember that we were playing uke together. So today, the song that I chose for you guys is Ooh La La. You're probably going, ooh la la, I've never heard that before. Yes, you have. It's got that chorus, I wish that I knew what I know now, or something like that. And it was originally written by the band Faces, which was Rod Stewart's original band. A little music trivia for you there. So we're going to go through the strumming pattern, go through the chord progression, and I got good news for you. You only have to learn 3 chords today to play this song. You're in luck. It's going to be a lot of fun, so get tuned up and let's learn the strumming pattern. Let's take a look at the strumming pattern. So, for those of you who are familiar with the island strum, you're in luck because that's what we're going to use throughout the entire song. So that pattern is, and I'm just holding a D major chord here, we'll go through that in a minute, but the strumming pattern is down, down, up, up, down, up. And I will mention, if you're getting a little bit of a harsher sound when you're doing that, take a look at your fingernail. This is something I've noticed with some of my students lately. The longer fingernail is going to make a little harsher sound as you go across the strings. So maybe trim that down and try to use a little bit more of the fleshy part of your finger for that little more mellow sound. Just a little extra bit of advice for you there. So let's try that together nice and slow, and I will count as we do this, but the count that I'll use is 1, 2, and 4, and. So just say that as you're doing this. I think that'll help kind of reiterate the strum to you as we do it nice and slow. So I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and a couple more times. All right, so that was a little slow version of it. Now let me just bump it up a little closer to what you'll be playing so you can kind of feel what that's going to be like in the song. So same thing, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and. Couple more times. 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and. So that is the strumming pattern that you will use throughout the song. Now let's get into the chords. We're keeping it easy here for the chords, so there'll be 2 chords that you need for the verse, and I'm going to show you a little trick about getting back and forth between them. The first chord that we'll need, the majority of the song, is the D major. So if you notice here, my hand is kind of tilted towards the headstock, and you can see the diagram below here for the D chord, but I'm using my middle, ring, and pinky finger here for the D chord. You also have the option of using a single finger, middle, or index to bar all 3 of those, or you could use your index, middle, and ring. I will suggest for this situation to use your middle, ring, and pinky for the D chord, because I will show you this little trick here. Watch real close. I'm going to switch to an E minor chord. So when I do that, I'm going to slide my ring finger from the 2nd fret to the 4th fret like this, and then drop my middle finger down on the E string and index down on the A string. And now I'm playing E minor. Anytime you can find a shared string or a place where you can share a finger when you're making a chord transition is a good thing. So watch that again. I'm going from D, and I'm sliding my ring finger across the C string to the 4th fret, and I'm landing my fingers here. You'll also notice that my fingers stay in nice close proximity here to the strings as I make the move. If you notice that your fingers are popping up like this when you try to make the move, and you're wondering why there's a little hesitation in getting to a chord sometimes, check that out. Always try to err on the side of keeping your fingers close to the fretboard. So the only chords you need for the verse are D and E minor. We'll play through those right now with the down, down, up, down, up strumming pattern, and we're gonna do 2 times through the strumming pattern on each chord. So we'll just go nice and slow here so you can feel what the verse is, and this verse is gonna be the same throughout the entire song. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 4, and going to E minor. 1, 2, and 4, and I can hear the words in my head. Let's do this a couple more times. 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and are you counting? It will help you, I promise. Are you smiling? Let's do this one more time. 1, 2, and 4, and to the E minor. Visualize going to that E minor. So that is the verse section. That's all you need throughout the entire song. Let's take a look at the chorus now. So you already know the first 2 chords. The only additional chord that we need for the chorus is a G major. So G major, you can check out the diagram below. I'm using my middle finger here on the A string, 2nd fret, ring finger on the 3rd fret on the E string, and my index on the C string on the 2nd fret. That sounds like this. If you notice, my hand is not straight up and down. I'm actually tilting my hand towards the headstock here, and the reason I'm doing that is to create better spacing for my fingers. If you've ever found that your fingers are laying on the other strings and kind of creating dead notes, check that out. Try tilting your hand towards the headstock a little bit more, and also really making sure that you're bending at these last knuckles here. You don't want to be bending at the middle knuckles. You want to bend at these last knuckles here to really get that nice tone. So let's go through the chord progression here for the chorus. So we'll do 2 times on the D chord, 1 time on the E minor, and 1 time on G. So let's just play through that a few times, just kind of getting the feel here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 4, and E minor, G, D. Keep it going. E minor, G. A couple more times. Have some fun with this one. Just relax. You're playing your uke. All is going well. One more time, here we go. D, 1, 2, and 4, and G. Now for a consolidated play along. So we're gonna put the verse and the chorus together, and to start it off, I'm just gonna play through the verse chords a couple times to kind of intro before we go into the verse. So we'll just be going back and forth, D and E minor a couple times. So no lyrics this time through. Just going to do a little slower pace so you can really get comfortable with switching between these chords. So relax, make sure you're tuned up. Let's have a little fun with this one. Here we go, starting on the D chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 4, and E minor. Let's do that again. We're going into the verse. Same thing. Keep your fingers nice and close to the fretboard. Make sure all those notes are ringing nice and sweet. Now we're we're going to the chorus. D. And then E minor once here. And G. D. E minor. G. Now we're back to the verse. And last time, let's just do D and E minor one more time. All right, let's put together a consolidated play along here. So again, we'll do a little bit of an intro going into it, a few times through the verse chords, and then we're gonna play through the first chorus and maybe into the second verse. So here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go into the verse. Poor old granddad, I laughed at all his words. I thought he was a bitter man who spoke of women's ways. They trap you, then they'll use you before you even know. But love is blind and you're far too kind. Don't ever let it show. The chorus, come on, sing it. Finish it out a little bit here with the verse chords into the instrumental. One more time. 1, 2, and 4, and E minor. Ooh, and I'll just leave you hanging there because we've got a full play along coming out for this song in a couple days. So look out for that. I'll leave a link in the description so you can play through the full song. If you guys like what you watched today, I have a song sheet available at allforuke.com. You can print it out, look at the full song all in one place as you're playing this, and it has chord charts and all that good stuff for you as well. It was a lot of fun learning that tune with you guys. My name is Kevin. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, please, please subscribe to the channel. I love hearing from you guys as well, so leave your comments below. If you have a song request, something that you want to learn, I'm always looking for recommendations, and I always take them into consideration. I can't always do them, but I do listen to your comments, so leave them below. And also, let me know where you're playing your uke with me. Are you playing in Amsterdam? Are you playing in Portugal? I don't know where you're playing, but I do want to know where you're playing uke with me. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.